This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to our show, Heartbeat Live. I'm your host, Ray Orosa. We'll be together. Pag-uusapan natin, medyo maiiba sa gabing ito, paraan ng pananaw sa buhay, lalo na ngayon nagdiriwang tayo at inaalala natin ang Declaration of our Independence on June 12, 1898 by Emilio Aguinaldo. And as you know, we will look at some of the events that happened after that and see how our, quote, independence has developed. Has it been misunderstood? Ano ba talaga ibig sabihin ng independence? So yan, pag-aaralan natin at titingnan natin ngayon, ano yung political independence, ano yung spiritual independence. At sa gabi pong ito, ang panauhin natin dito, wala na pong iba kung hindi isang taong kilala po sa Christian world, wala nang iba kundi si Bishop Manny Carlos. And siya po ay chairman ng Victory Church. At saka he is functioning as a bishop, no? Who leads a lot of other work throughout this country. Ilan na ba ang fellowship ngayon ng Victory? Dami na eh.
Yeah, we have over 80 churches around the nation and about 15 congregations dito sa Metro Manila.
Wow, ang dami nun. So welcome Bishop Manny. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. And we've known each other for quite a few years. So we will not mention to you how many years anymore, pero matagal na kami magkakilala, and I've always respected Manny for his integrity and for his godly wisdom. Kasi kung wisdom lang ng tao, walang kwenta eh. Kukulangin yun para sa problemang hinaharap namin. Bakit? Yung bayan natin na tinatawag na Kristiyano, katakot. Ang problemang hinaharap sa araw-araw, lalo na ngayon, meron tayong problema dyan sa Marawi, na 3 araw daw, tapos na, mukhang tatagal pa. Hindi natin malaman. At parang nagsasabi sa atin na kailangan tayo, baka nakalalagay tayo sa panganib na itong klaseng problema paulit-ulit. Ngayon nag-umpisa sa Marawi, baka naman mag-umpisa yan sa ibang lugar. And we have to be prepared. So, Bishop Manny, tingnan natin ngayon ang ideya dito ni Bishop Manny. Ano ba ang sinasabi, what do you think about the political developments, at least in our country, our political development, na isilalim tayo ng Kastila ng almost 350 years. Tapos nung matatapos na, malapit na, at least that's what our people thought, ang mga leaders natin, na susuko ng Espanyola, at bibitawan ng Pilipinas, in 1898, kanya nagkaroon ng binasa ang proklamasyon ng independensya sa Cavite ni General Aguinaldo. Although, history tells us, Bonifacio declared that, the founder of the Katipuneros, declared that 2 years before Emilio Aguinaldo did. Now, ang tanong natin dito ano ba nangyari pagkatapos noon? Kalain mo ba naman, Bishop Manny, pagkatapos ng lahat ng gano'n na deklarasyon dito, ibininto lang pala tayo ng mga Kastila sa mga Amerikano for, alam niyo kung ano halaga ng binigay ng Espanya sa Pilipinas? Kasi alam nilang hindi na sila matatagal dito. $20 million only. Yun ang pagkabili dito sa ating abang bansa, yun lang pala ang halaga. Di siyempre sinungga ba naman ng mga Amerikano? At pagkatapos, kung naalala mo, tiniraidor naman nila si Emilio Aguinaldo, sa lugar ng tulungan siya, yung pala pinalitan lang nila ang mga Kastila dito at inangkin na tayo. So, parang dead letter law yung Declaration of Independence. Because it was not until almost 50 years later, 48 in fact, in 1946, that we were finally granted independence by the Americans Tapos katakot-takot na ibang condition pang nilagay doon sa independence na yon, na maraming mga historians, pagtingin niyo sa likuran, o sa nakaraan, sabi, hindi naman tayo independent talaga eh. Ginawa lang tayong vassal. Asang-asa parate sa Amerika, economically, militarily, politically. So, ano ang basa mo dito as a Christian? And there is a tradition of freedom in Christianity. Kasi dito kung minsan yung independensya at saka freedom, minsan di mo mapaghahiwalay eh. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin? For example, sa tayo na nagsasabing mahal natin ang Diyos at tayo mga anak ng Diyos, what does our spiritual freedom have to do with political freedoms?
Well, kung titignan nga natin, going back to your original question, makikita natin yung frustration and disappointment natin, di ba? For attaining our own freedom, freedom from exploitation. Talagang, alam naman natin po yan sa ating kasaysayan na talagang, kumbaga sa pinagsamantalahan tayo eh. And what's interesting though, before we were colonized by Spain, we were not really a country.
Yeah.
We were just separate
Tribes.
islands and different tribes, no? And yet, in the course of the colonization, we did become a nation in that sense of this geopolitical entity now. Now, yung ninanais natin na magkaroon ng kasarinlan ng ating kalayaan para makamta natin kung ano yung inaasam-asam natin bilang isang tao. Na-frustrate nga yun eh. And even after the Americans, what happened was we had very difficulty in charting a course. Of course,
Can we say, Bishop Manny, na pagkatapos tayong samantalahin ng Kastila, sinamantala tayo ng mga Amerikano, sinamantala tayo ng mga Hapon, tapos ngayon, nung nagkaroon tayo ng independensya, ang ginawa natin, sinundan natin lahat ng kanilang ginagawa, sinamantala natin ang ating sarili.
yes. Yun po yung nakakalungkot doon. And yet, mahalaga po na isipin natin na we don't have to keep in that sense of being a victim all of our lives. We do have a choice to chart our own destiny, but there has to be a freedom that will come. Hindi lang po external freedom, pero internal freedom. Kasi ang mahirap po, ang ginawa ng mga Kastila at even yung mga Amerikano, ginawa po tayong alipin sa ating pag-iisip. Yung colonial mentality na sinasabi natin hanggang ngayon, it's still present.
Iiral pa rin.
Oo, dahil ang naging isipan natin na dahil ang banyaga ay mas magagaling, tayo ay mas hindi kasing galing nila, mas ginugusto pa natin kung ano yung galing sa dayuhan kaysa sa ating kakayahan. And parang ano po yan eh, naalala ko bigla yung the Israelites, when they were slaves in Egypt for 400 years. When the Lord told Moses to set his people free, after the 10 plagues, nakalaya po sila. And ang pangako ng Panginoon, hindi lang kayo magiging alipin sa Ehipto. Gusto ko kayong magkaroon ng sariling bansa ninyo sa Canaan. But what happened was, in the course of their journey, they were faced, but they didn't have to be there for 40 years. The plan of God was really to let them enter into the land of Canaan as a promise, but they had to face some giants. And ang nakalulungkot po doon sa story na yun, nung kaharap na nila yung mga higante sa pananaw nila,
Pumasok ang takot.
Exactly. Sabi niya, mas mabuti pang bumalik na lang tayo sa Egypt.
Para maging mga esklabo doon.
So the point is, a slave mentality is, as being a slave is not just being subservient to somebody, but it's also a mentality. And I believe sa ating bansa, we need to let go of that mentality in our own minds. Kasi wala na naman, yun nga, may gaya nga na sinabi nyo, meron pang nagsamantala sa atin na sarili nating kababayan. Why? Because we've allowed that to happen. Now, of course, maraming kababayan natin who rose up.
But we've got to take a look. Maganda yung halimbawan kinuha mo na yung mga Israelita, nag-iikot yan sa desierto ng 40 taon sapagkat matitigas ang ulo eh. Makikita mo sa Deuteronomy 28, sinasabi, yung kinausap ni Moses, yung mga tao, at sinabi sa kanila, Bakit ba ang titigas ng ulo nyo? And I think this was God speaking through Moses. Sabi niya, meron kayong mga mata na nakakakita, pero wala kayong nauunawaan. Meron kayong tenga na nakakarinig, pero wala sa inyong nakakaintindi. Ngayon, sa Isaiah naman, dinagdagan ng Panginoon yun. Sapagkat ang mga puso ninyo ay malayo sa akin. In other words, okay, dito nagbibigay ang Panginoon ng parang pagkakataon na maunamaan nila. Nahanap ko dito ay yung laman ng puso mo, hindi yung laman ng utak mo. Ano ba ang nilalaman ng puso mo? Diyan ba ikaw isang rebelde at suwail o punong-puno ng napakasamang ideya tungkol sa iyong sarili na napakababa at nakakalungkot? Yun ang kailangan. Pero doon sa Isaiah, nagkaroon ng kaibahan ang sinabi ng Panginoon. Ang sinabi ng Panginoon doon, but I will have to be the one to turn your hearts towards me. In other words, sabi ng Panginoon, akala ba ninyo, hindi ba nyo naiintindihan? Hindi nyo kayang hanapin ako ng sariling sikap ninyo. Hindi nyo kayang sunurin ang ginugusto ko para sa inyo sa sariling sikap at lakas at tibay ng inyong sarili. Ang sinasabi niya, lahat yan ay nagmumula sa grasya ko. Ako ang mag-iikot ng inyong mga puso para kayo ay hangarin na makilala ko.
So, dun sa, kung balikan nga natin yung tanong nyo kanina, nasa na ba tayo ngayon kung titignan natin ang ating kalayaan? Ano?
Yeah.
So, yung challenge sa atin ngayon, yes, we are aspiring for greater political freedom, economic freedom, social freedom. Pero kung titignan natin, yes, we were colonized and oppressed by foreign nations, but there's something even more fundamental than political oppression, and that's spiritual oppression. Kasi kung titignan natin, ang ugat ng lahat ng oppression is really boils down to sin against the laws of God. And so, in fact, kung titignan natin, ang Panginoong Jesus mismo, remember, when He came upon the nation of Israel, the Jewish people were longing for a political Messiah, a Savior who will save them from the oppression of Rome.
Yes.
But yet, ang nakapagtataka sa Panginoon, yung kalayaan na ipinangangaral niya, hindi kalayaan mula sa political oppression. But it was freedom from sin. In Luke chapter 4, sabi niya, the Spirit of God is on me because He has given me good news, proclaim the good news to the poor.
Okay, what can we say then about the proclamation both of Bonifacio in 1896, yung sa declaration niya sa Pugadlawin, and the declaration of Emilio Aguinaldo in 1898. Both of them spoke of freedom, but had no reference to submission or to turning to God.
Well, of course, the freedom that they were aspiring for, yung freedom from the tyranny of Spain all of these years.
Wasn't that what the Jews wanted? Freedom from Egypt. Freedoms to be their own people. But before we go ahead po, ilang paalala, we will be right back.